So, just finished watching called a Midwife, the Christmas special. Um, so, a new nun turned up called Sister Mildred. Um, I can't think of the actress name, but she's a brilliant actress and hilarious. I've seen her on this morning. Um, so yeah, she was turned up with orphans, Chinese orphans, which all the midwives and nuns had to look after till they found homes. Um, then Trixie came back, which was nice, so nice having her back. She's such a brilliant actress. The Doctor, can't think of his name, Doctor Turner. He came to see Sister Monica Jones for stomach pains. So he gave her some pain relief and stuff. The nuns left for the with the orphans to the mother house with Fred because the superior was really ill and has a brain tumor. So they had to vote for another superior. There was a child called Neil at the mother house who had brain damage at birth. So he was being spoon fed, and that was done one by one instead of with the other kids. And one of the nuns, Sister Bernadette, who also went to the mother house, she asked another nun how long he had been in there for. And the other one apparently said that Sister Mildred um, said that he wasn't up for adoption or something, which I thought was a bit odd. So maybe that's hers. I don't know. Um, so everyone is wanting Sister Julianne to be the superior, but she doesn't want to do it. She wants to stay where she is. So she rang Dr. Turner's wife to ask for her help to sort out the office because the paperwork, it was a complete mess. And all these families came in to see, all these adopted families came in to see the orphans, apart from one, which was really sad. She was being left out by the other kids as well. She was really, really shy. The midwives was having fun. A lady was going into labour. Well, she was apparently had bad wind or something like that, and she went into the hospital. And she was waiting to be seen by the doctor, and the doctor said that she had to be transferred to another hospital, which she didn't like, so she decided to walk home. She went into labour, and she got to as far as a phone box, and she couldn't go any further. So her boyfriend or husband went and ran to get the midwives, and all of them came out. So at first, she had to have the baby stood up, and at first she was having trouble getting delivered, but she did it in the end, and she gave birth to a little boy and they called him Nicholas. It was a nice moment. But when Nurse Crane went to see her, she was complaining of pain down below, and the doctor said that she had for, uh, vaginal hematoma or something, which apparently was the size of a tangerine, which must have been really, really, really painful. A pregnant lady was watching the mother house, and she wouldn't knock on the door. She just kept running away. But Sister Bernadette found her and took her in. And apparently she was in there as a child. And apparently one of the nuns was treating her bad or something. And she lost contact with her brother. It was the time for the sisters to leave the mother house. But the Sister Bernadette, didn't want to because she was getting attached to Neil. Fred was meant to have got a reindeer, but ended up getting a donkey. So he tried to hide him in the allotment, which was just hilarious. Um, the pregnant lady that turned up at the mother house, waters broke and had a baby boy, and she called it Billy after her brother, which was really nice. Mrs. Turner, I think, is bonding with the 3-year-old girl, or Chinese orphan. And I've never seen a smoking nun before, but now I have. So Sister Julianne had a puff before the bells went to find out who would be the new Mother Superior, and it ended up being Sister Mildred. And the midwives and the nuns decided to put on a nativity for the orphans. Well, not all of them. It was mainly Mrs. Thomas. So Mrs. Turner has asked Dr. Turner if they could foster the Chinese 3-year-old orphan. And she was going on well with their kids, which he's happy with. So it ended up with the nativity and Sister Julianne going home, and Sister Bernadette staying at the mother house. So they ended up both getting what they wanted, which is good. It was a really, really nice Christmas special, as it is every year. This is the only program set in is it the 60s or something, or 50s, or I can't remember now, but set in the olden days anyway. I would watch. I absolutely love it. I think it's one of the best dramas on the telly, or continuous dramas then, because it's been going for years now. So it's really, really nice. So yeah, I can't wait till it's back on next year for the new series.